Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Those who are new, welcome to my channel. Now let us see futures of the culture. First one is culture is abstract. Second one is culture is social. Third one is culture is learned. Fourth one is culture means coexistence. Fifth one is culture is continuous. Sixth one is culture is. Now let us see one by one. Our first future of culture is abstract. Culture means the lifestyle of the social group. The accepted way of life is carried from one generation to another generation. This process of shifting remains abstract. Hence, culture is abstract. Our second future of culture is social. Culture is not personality. It means sharing a community's way of life, food, dress, rituals, living with them, and hence the culture is social. Our third point is culture is learned. Culture does not comes by the birth. It is not nature made either. This get formed in the interaction with the various members of the society. This means a child receives the culture through the process of socialization. Behaviors are learned through the interaction with various people. People discussion is called as a culture. Children learn from the teachers and learn from the elders in the house, and they are also learn from their own friends. Now let us move on to our fourth point, that is culture means coexistence. Culture provides opportunity to every individual to share his ideas with others. Thus, the cultures assure the sharing opportunities. It ensures the sharing of traditions, values, knowledge, beliefs, and other aspects which are necessary to the human existence. Our fifth point is culture is continuous. Every culture grows, acquiring new aspect into it. Through art, imagination, rules and regulations get formulated into the complex environment. It sustains itself with the minor changes in that culture. Our sixth point is culture is diverse. We are all know that a culture is diverse. Every social group has its own culture, hence the culture is not uniform. Aspects of the culture like customs, moral values, art, beliefs, language differ from the one society to another society. Considerably the different it is also visible in the rural and urban. The tribal societies in the food habit, the different in visible when appear in South Karnataka, in North with North Karnataka. Not only in the even the people living in some places tend to have different culture. Achieving unity in the diversity is more important. For example, we see in our India, the different states are there. For example, like Gujarat and in our Karnataka, the Gujarat people's tradition and customs are different in our Karnataka's people's tradition, culture and their language are totally different from one place to another place. Let us move on. Importance of culture. First one is culture is a treasure of knowledge. Second one is culture is explain the situations. Third one is culture defines values. Fourth one is culture explains the behavioral model. Now let us see one by one. Our first point is culture is a treasure of knowledge. Culture provides the knowledge needed for the social and physical existence of the human being. Animals survive and get adjusted with their natural environment with the help of instincts. Human beings they have utilizes their learned knowledge in order to survive, which is a part of culture. The future generation it is guided by the present generation using the language as a tool. The present and past knowledge is stored in the form of a proverb like painting, folk song, folk stories like Janapada Gite, Janapada Kathe, and writings. Those are passes from one generation to another generation by orally or written text. It is based on their instruction. The future generation forms its own cultures and march into the future. Hence, the culture is not only a blend of traditions, it is also a treasure of knowledge needed for the social development. Now let us move on towards our second point. Culture explains the situations. Culture explains the situation of the particular period of time. The studies of the culture reveals the evolution of a human society. In relation to the contemporary situation, the caves and architecture and temples in around Aihole, Badami, Bagalkote districts that are reveal the progress of a human society of the particular period. Those are the evidence of a culture. Now let us move on towards our third point, that is culture defines values. Values is the tools that analyzes the attitude, behavior and thoughts of the particular society. The values devoted by our constitution seeks the equality. The people are expected to live without discrimination based on the caste, creed, language. Those value oriented and create thoughts progress and thought process built a set of attitude. Hence the culture has a capacity to strengthen the human relationship among their own society. Now let us see our fourth point is culture explains the behavioral model. Culture provides the aims of the means to achieve them to the human society. It supports those behavior that are complementary to the societal aims and similarly it punishes those behavior that are against to the social norms or aims. Correlation done to the teachers and elders whenever the undesirable behavior happens in the children is example for this process. They are totally opposed to that misbehavior of that individual. Now let us see relationship between culture and society. The relationship between culture and society is mutual. Second one is culture and society are the two faces of a same coin. Now let us see one by one. First one is the relationship between culture and society is mutual. Culture is basis of the evolution of a human society. Culture is a part and a partial of the human society since the beginning of a civilization. Culture is an indivisible part of the society. The human interaction is based on the culture. Without the human interaction, no society can be existence. No society can be seen there. No society could be developed. Hence, without the culture, there is no society, and without the society, there is no culture. Those are the two faces of a same coin. Now let us move on. Our second point is culture and society are the two faces of a same coin. The social world of the human consists of the various societies with numerous human relationships. Culture and society are the two faces of the same coin. We have already know that the culture makes the human being different from one other animals. The social control is in the society not based on the cultural aspects. The social control defines the human behavior. Individual in the society, they have the membership in various social institutions. Every institution regulates the behavior of an individual through its cultural tools. For example, our interaction with the elders are guided by the culture prevalent in our families and societies. Those are all the relationship between culture and society. This is the end of this video. Thank you for watching this.